In this video on North Carolina child support enforcement, we are going to discuss how this federal agency is generating revenue for the state of North Carolina social services agencies and their need to secure funding for welfare and other public assistance programs. There are two sides to North Carolina child support enforcement. One forward-facing side that the public sees and is marketed as only a program that provides money from the non-custodial parent to the custodial parent as a means to support their children. And there is a not-so-publicized side that uses the Social Security Act titled IVD program to get back federal dollars on each dollar collected in child support. If you do your research on the Social Security Act, Title IV, Part D, and specifically Section 458, which is appropriately named Incentive Payments to States, you will find a program that gives back $1 of federal money to the state of North Carolina social services agencies for each dollar they collect in child support. Therefore, social services has an incentive when you pay increased child support. Unfortunately, the quickest route to non-custodial fathers paying increased child support is either to decrease their visitation or by them not having any visitation at all with their children. The state of North Carolina and social services agencies struggle each year to find more and more avenues to pay for the increasing numbers of people applying for and receiving public assistance. Unfortunately, North Carolina non-custodial parents are generating most of these funds. In essence, non-custodial fathers and family members are caught up in a system that is generating money on their inability to get equal parentage and access to their children. Our organization has no problem with enforcement of child support for those fathers who do not want equal parentage with their children and who also refuse to support their children. Our problem with enforcement is that for those parents that do want equal parentage and who are systematically denied that right by the family courts are then being forced into a federal agency that makes it easier for welfare recipients to support their children. Our other concern is that since most North Carolina child support agencies are housed under social services, which is an agency that generally provides services to women and children, they have a vested interest in seeing non-custodial fathers dealt with very harshly while being supportive of women and children. Each father that social services can decrease visitation on via Child Protective Services investigations generates more money for their programs and jobs. And since social services has 100% legislative immunity for any bias, neglect, or illegal acts, we think there is a wide open door for abuse on North Carolina non-custodial fathers and women in paternal families. North Carolina fathers believe strongly that North Carolina legislators very much understand that non-custodial families are generating money for social services programs and therefore have no incentive to bring equally shared parenting to North Carolina because they know that this would increase time spent between fathers and children and decrease or end child support payments, and they would have to find alternative ways to pay for social services funding. North Carolina fathers also believes that North Carolina judges understand this relationship and make rulings in child custody and child support enforcement matters that maintains the integrity of the Title IVD program's assault on North Carolina non-custodial fathers, stepmothers, paternal grandparents, and paternal aunts and uncles. North Carolina's fathers' goal is to build a massive organization of non-custodial parents and every single member in the non-custodial family who, we believe when united, can put political pressure on legislators and judges to end this parental warfare system that generates federal money via North Carolina child support enforcement. We hope you will visit our website and follow the links to our mailing list and Facebook page and get involved.